This is 1340 WJOL. We are Will County's News Talk Sports. It's a Tuesday morning. It's time to bring you Money Talk. It's brought to you by NuMark Credit Union. Topic today, it's a good one. Been looking forward to this as soon as I got wind of what we are going to be talking about. Preserving your financial health during the coronavirus COVID-19. NuMark Credit Union is here for you during these times and for your financial needs with low rates on auto loans, mortgages, home equity lines of credit, access your money, pay bills, and more with their online banking and mobile app. NuMark Credit Union has options for you, so call them at 815-729-3211 or visit newmarkcu.org to learn more. That's newmarkcu.org, equal housing lender. NuMark Credit Union, where you are family. I'd like to welcome into our WJOL, to the phone lines. I usually come in the studio, but today they come to via the telephone to practice social distancing. It's Kari Endres. She's the Vice President of Marketing. Hello, Kari.
Hello, Scott. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you very much for joining us. And Jessica Mellen is the Vice President of Operations. Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Scott. How's it going?
I'm awesome. Thank you very much. We want to let you folks know that we will at the end of this program, just because, we're all practicing our social distancing doesn't mean NuMark doesn't want to give you free money. So we're going to be giving away a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of NuMark Credit Union, to be picked up. You can go through the drive-thru. No problem at all. You can get it anytime. So be listening. At some point today, Kari or Jessica will say something that will trigger something in my brain to come up with a question. We will ask the question at the end of the program. If you're the first correct caller at 254-7300, you have a chance to win that $25 Visa gift card. So, Kari, how is the bank, or not the bank, but how is the credit union? How are you guys handling this social distancing policy that's been put in place?
Oh, well, our team has been meeting daily for at least the last couple of weeks, I believe. I don't know, weeks seem like months right now, but we are taking care of our NuMark family. We're taking care of our staff. And actually, Jessica can give you a little bit more interest from our operations of how we're adjusting, how we're doing our business right now.
Yeah, let's do that, Jessica. So let's give us the rules and regulations. You are considered an essential business, so you can stay open.
That's correct. So in some ways for us, it's completely business as usual. And in other ways, it's like this strange, bizarro world inside the credit union. 99.9% of what we do, we're able to do through the drive-thru, through online channels, mobile, phone, email, DocuSign. It's our goal to continue to serve our members in every way that we used to, just a little more creatively to try to help support that social distancing. So, we're just super appreciative of our members and our staff who have been very, very flexible and working together to find creative solutions to keep everyone healthy.
Okay. So can people walk in, or is it drive-through only?
Right. Right now it is drive-through only. There are a few exceptions. So, for example, if a loan officer had a mortgage closing, there's pieces of that process that require a face-to-face visit, for example, a notary.
Sure.
So there are a few exceptions to that, but really our staff has done an awesome job doing everything they can, loan closings and everything electronically, which is really great.
Nice. Yeah, we're learning a lot, Kari, about what we can do remotely, can't we? I'm wondering if some people are going to stop having offices. And I mean, we're here at the radio station and there's usually, 25, 30 people in here, but there's only two, everybody doing their shows from their house and stuff like that. It's crazy what we've learned we can do.
Right. It's true. I mean, we have employees working from home who can work from home. They are working from home, and we have a lot of them. And so we've tested things like, our VPN network is awesome. Our IT department has set us up really well. We can actually function this way. We had people moving computers and setting them up themselves and feeling a little smart and proud of ourselves. I was proud I set up mine by myself. But then, we are using the tools that we have that we haven't used before, like making phone calls through our computers. I didn't know we could do that. Now we're doing that daily. I'm still meeting with my team just like we would. I can't pop over and say hi. I missed them. But we're doing our thing and continue to do business. But before we all dispersed, we were with other departments. They said, you know what, when this is all over, we're going to miss you guys, first of all. But when it's all over, we're going to have a party. We're going to get together. We're going to enjoy being together again. I think that we've discovered that we're stronger than we think we are. But I think we're also going to discover as this continues that we do need to have that human interaction. And I'm going to miss being with my peeps, basically.
Amen to that, yeah.
I actually have a picture of our management team that I grabbed last minute right off my shelf, brought it with me. So I can look at the people on our team. At least I can see their faces on my desk right now.
It's funny because people originally were like, oh, man, that would be awesome to work from home. It's going to be kind of cool. But then after doing it for about 4 or 5 days, you're like, man, this really is bad.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So, well, I think we're going to learn how do we separate work from when you're still at home,
right.
kind of thing. Close the door for a while and that kind of thing. But I think we're going to be stronger and better for this whole experience. I really do.
Kari, let's talk about some of the financial services that your members should be using right now. What are they?
Well, if you don't have mobile or online banking, you need to sign up for it. That is probably the best way to access your account right now. It's really simple to sign up. You can sign up on our website if you're a member with us, and you can download our app and sign up there. But if you have any trouble with that, you can, of course, call us at our 815-729-211 for our members. But for people out there, really focus on your online and mobile banking service because you should be able to pay bills, deposit checks, check on your account balances, transfer money, and then also keep track of your expenses too. We need to be conservative right now and don't make purchases that you really shouldn't be making right now. And you don't have to panic either. And then also watch for unauthorized transactions. Keep a look at those things coming through. If you see something, call your financial institution right away. You can also apply for a loan. Through this process, there may be some folks who want to apply for a loan to kind of get you through. That's the time to do those kinds of things. So really, online and mobile banking is the way to go. You also want to make sure that you have a debit card with a working PIN. And you should be using your debit card to make purchases. You can make purchases online, make purchases from home. But all of those electronic things, those really are your friend right now, and they're very easy to use. And so for those who haven't done that yet, we highly encourage you to do that. And if you need any assistance, let us know.
Okay. We're talking today with Jessica Mellen, Vice President of Operations. Kari Endres is the Vice President of Marketing for NuMark Credit Union. This is Money Talks, brought to you by NuMark Credit Union, still open for business. Let's get into, Jessica, some of the things that people are hurting and what has hurt them financially right now. How are you able to help them?
Right. So first of all, there's a lot of uncertainty, right, with the job market. So a lot of the service workers, waitresses, bartenders, small business owners are really suffering right now because either have limited hours or they're not working at all right now. And that's a huge financial struggle for them and also just a concern about the future. So what we say is every single individual situation is different. They're all unique. So we encourage our members and really anybody at any of their financial institutions, they're just worried. Maybe they have the money right now, but they're worried about what's going to happen a month from now or 2 months from now. Call your financial institution. Call us. We're member-owned. We're 100% committed to helping. So some examples of ways that we have helped out is, we've offered skip pay to members who need to skip a payment on their loan. We've been waiving fees, increasing credit lines, whatever makes sense for that member, we're willing to do to help them out. So please call your financial institution. Your financial institution's here to help, and NuMark Credit Union's definitely here to help our members.
Let me ask you a question, and we watch press conferences. We carry press conferences frequently here on WJBL Radio. Jessica, we heard the president say, hey, we need to let people not pay their mortgages or their rents for 3 or 4 months. Has that officially been put in place yet?
No, there's been no official mandate on that. But again, financial institutions want their members to be successful at making their payments. And so each financial institution will handle it a little bit differently. And honestly, it depends on the case with the person, right? But, we definitely want our members to be successful with their payments and are willing to work with them depending on what their situation looks like.
Okay, so they just, again, need to talk to a banker and a loan officer and get some more information. Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Absolutely.
All right, Kari, what about I don't know. A lot of people might be embarrassed by the situation, I guess. What advice would you give them?
They might be. This might be the first time where you're looking ahead and say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make my car payment. I've never been in this situation before. What do I do? And first I would say, there are so many people out there just having to kind of piece things together right now. They're in the same boat as you. So don't let that thought of being embarrassed stop you from making a phone call to your financial institution. I work right next to our financial recovery department, and I will tell you the first thing they would say is call us as soon as you know you have an issue, because the sooner you call them, the more options they have available for you. If you kind of kick the can down the road and go, maybe this will go away, I don't want to deal with this, I'll call tomorrow, and then all those tomorrows run into a while from now, you may call at a time when they have limited options at that point, and they're going to do everything they can for you. But do yourself a favor. Let them help you. Call early. Don't be embarrassed. Take a deep breath and just make that phone call.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds really, really good. Jessica, what about cash? Should people be relying on cash right now?
Sure. So my quick answer to that is no. Cash is filthy. Before COVID-19, cash was filthy. It's just dirty. So, think of it this way. Do you want to have a little cash in your pocket? Sure. If you've got to barter with your neighbor for toilet paper, you probably want a little cash in your pocket, right? But outside of that, your debit card, your credit card are king right now. If you think about how do you socially distance yourself, it's certainly not by passing cash along, right? So I can order takeout food or delivery food, pay for it online with my card, add the tip to it, and they can just drop it on my porch, right? And I never have to come in contact with the delivery driver, right? Which keeps me safe. It keeps the delivery driver safe. And then thinking of essential things that you need, like groceries or other supplies, so much easier to order it online with your card, have it delivered to your home, again, so that you're not exposing yourself or other people potentially to COVID-19.
Okay. Ladies, let's talk a little bit about scams. I'm sure you have some really good information.
Yeah, there are phishing scams out there that you really have to watch out for. The cyber criminals are taking advantage of the situation. A lot of them are coronavirus-themed phishing attacks to deliver malware. So you need to make sure that you're protecting your data. Keep in mind that your financial institution, your credit card company, all those kinds of things, they are never going to ask for your card number or your PIN or your CVV number, which is that 3 digits on the back of your card. They're not going to send you an email asking for your personal information. So if you get something like that, always call your financial institution directly with the phone number that you know. Don't use any phone numbers that are in that email either. And what's happening is they're really preying on, as they always do, there's always a sense of urgency. There's always like, oh, you have to do this right now. You need to stop, you need to breathe, and you need not to click. Don't click anything. We're seeing phishing scams from the Centers of Disease Control, from the World Health Organization. We've heard that fraudsters have also created fake websites to exploit Johns Hopkins University, their interactive coronavirus dashboard to spread malware. These folks, unfortunately, are really smart, and they are taking advantage of the situation. I saw one that said $1,000 to help you pass the outbreak has been pre-accepted, claim by clicking here. And then they can steal your information, they can install malware, and these can also be texts on your phone too, so keep that in mind as well. You just have to watch everything. And they're preying on businesses too. A lot of businesses right now are preoccupied with dealing with this virus, and it's kind of easy to let your guard down, kind of skimming through stuff and doing things quickly, and you might click on something that you normally wouldn't have. It's like, oh my goodness. So it really is time for us to be extra diligent and vigilant, actually, to make sure that you're keeping all that information safe.
What about money in the bank? If I have an account with you, Jessica, do I need to worry about it?
To know how to structure their accounts to get further coverage beyond that $250,000. Of course, they can call us and we can help walk them through that process. But a really great way to do it on your own is to go to ncua.gov, and they have a calculator where you can put in different scenarios, and it would show you how much coverage you would have. So know that your money's safe in the credit union. It's far safer in the credit union than it is in your pocket or in your dresser drawer or underneath your mattress where, God forbid, anything could happen to it.
What amount did you say that we'd be insured to?
$250,000.
Well, that would be nice to have to worry about that, wouldn't it?
I know. I think about that all the time. What dream, right?
Sweet. Yeah. You can take half of it and still be happy. There you go. All right. Ladies, I know you guys reach out in the community. What are some ways people can help in the community that maybe you've done already or you've seen other people do associated with NuMark?
Well, we do a lot of work or the Northern Illinois Food Bank. So we actually did an extra donation to them. NuMark Credit Union gave $1,000, and then the collection of all the money that we had collected from our staff, which was another $580, I believe. So we sent all of that to Northern Illinois Food Bank. They are, of course, stretched on their resources right now. So we were able to give, a little bit more to help them along, to help them get to more people. I know Star Mission has also been reaching out. So if anyone is able to, we highly encourage you to go online and make a donation to both of those organizations. And Jessica has some information on the Red Cross Blood Bank, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Red Cross is in desperate need of blood donations right now. Many of the blood drives got canceled out of the COVID-19 scare and people trying to socially distance one another. So last week alone, they were down over 200,000 donations, which is huge. So surgeries still happen, emergencies still happen, people that still need blood transfusions. So please go to redcross.org and look for the donation site. And they can, you could find one, or I just looked it up earlier today. They're still in the Romeoville area that are coming up. And they've taken some extra precautions to make sure that people are socially distanced.
Okay. Good stuff. Ladies, any closing? I'm sorry, Kari, go ahead.
Oh, I want to make sure that I share the website for Northern Illinois Food Bank. I should have said that. It's solvehungertoday.org.
Good. All right. In closing, ladies, anything you want to get out? Any promotions going on? Any advice to people?
I think for us, go ahead, Jessica.
Oh, I was just, from an advice standpoint, I was just going to say, please socially distance yourself as if you are a known carrier. It keeps everybody safe and be a helper in these times. But Kari, I'll turn it to you.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, and I also, even though we're disconnected, let's stay connected. So make sure you're checking in with your family. Find some creative ways. Maybe you can watch movies together, rent them together, and talk about them and text about them. That's something we're doing at our house. We have some movie playlists that we're working through, kind of thing that we created. Right now we're on Robin Williams movies. That's super fun. My parents are over 60, and they've been, securing themselves for longer than we have, So it's just really important that we reach out to our friends and our family and talk with them. We can still stay connected. And then we also do have promotions going on. We have a home equity line of credit promotion that we're doing. It's 2.75% as an introductory rate for 12 months. So you can make improvements, consolidate debt, pay for college, and all those kinds of things. You need to apply before May 30th, so we have quite a time left in this promotion. So if you're stuck in your home and you're looking around and saying, yep, I'm going to fix that, I want to do that, all those kinds of things, you can plan for the future. And we have options for those who aren't homeowners as well. So if you're interested in doing some things with the loan, please do give us a call. We have some options for you.
Love it. Ladies, I feel better just talking to you guys today.
Hey, I'm glad.
It's been a lot of fun.
That's right. Put my mind at ease. Our money's safe. Some really good advice from NuMark Credit Union. Again, you can find out more about those promotions or make an appointment by going to newmarkcu.org. Kari Endres, Jessica Mellen. Thank you, ladies. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, guys, here's the trivia question for the $25 gift card. How much is your account insured for through the FDIC? Jessica gave us a number a little bit ago. In fact, I asked her to repeat it. What is that amount? First correct caller on the Turk Furniture studio line, 815-254-7300. Going to win a $25 Visa gift card from NuMark Credit Union. Good luck.